Season 3, Episode 8 of Mayor of Kingstown, titled Captain of the Shit Out of Luck, is 46 minutes long. And it starts off where we see the Aryans and Merle Callahan in the gardening duties area of the prison. And they get ambushed as grenades are thrown over and a sniper tries to, take them out or take one of the guards out, state of the art, bang, bang. They do that and all hell has broken loose. Merle Callahan is unconscious, but he's in the hospital area or the, the infirmary, I believe they call it, they said. And then Mike is trying to figure out what to do. And he goes to see Merle, and Merle's like, it wasn't Bunny, we figured that out. Maybe it's the Russians. So then you have the story with Constantine and Iris. Yes, I've said many times Iris is annoying as a character, but Constantine's character is pushing her along. He basically wants her out. He'll give her a new life somewhere else, but Iris is like, no, I'm going to stay. So Constantine is kind of just paranoid after losing all of the girls in that river bus accident, which evidently we still kind of don't know who did it, but we do have an idea of who did it. Constantine has visitors, unannounced guests from Merle's men or the Aryans. They come in with the money, trying to get some more narcotics, is what Constantine said. He goes into like the Shakespearean spiel of being respected, shoots one of them dead just to send the other one a message, and basically tries to figure out what the hell is going on. The message is sent loud and clear, and it gets back to Merle, and Merle's like, yeah, take that son of a bitch out. Let's figure it out. Then you see Bunny doing his thing, and the aspect of what's happening with that. Then you have Tracy, Kyle's wife. Tracy still goes to work, but we know what happened with her in the previous episode. But then she goes to Mike, her brother-in-law, saying these women are being raped, they're this and that. And in a way, he senses something is wrong. And it's funny. Mike really, really stood up and beat the shit out of the guy that touched Tracy. And it was interesting because Mike is very protective of family and friends. And you see that a lot in these episodes. And when he asks Tracy, were you touched? Did he touch you? He's like, yes or no. She doesn't say anything, and Mike already knows. So Mike gets Ian and says, I need you to come with me to stop me from doing something. And goes, takes the guy out back behind the bar, beats the shit out of him. It's like, holy shit. And then it's like the craziest we've seen of Mike. And then not only is that happening, you see Kyle and Robert, the SWAT team, going to Bunny's place where he had all those artillery weapons. And the place is cleaned out. So they're like, all right, Mike is like, they call Mike's like, he brother. Robert's telling Kyle, oh, Kyle and Robert almost get into it. And they're like, what you did, Dad, your brother says he tipped off Bunny, this and that. Robert needs to get out because, like Kyle said, he's not in the right frame of mindset. And that shows with how Robert has been. He's quick with the trigger and he doesn't figure things out. And we see that happening. Bunny is the one, we find out, who kind of did that ambush at the prison and how got Merle into that bed of state that he's in and injured. And Bunny tried to do it all. And the reason he knows is because he has the rookie guard, Kevin, talking to him. Kevin's like his inside guy who tries to, play both sides. Not only that, you have Kareem, the warden, up in arms about trying to make things work. He's not in the right frame of mind and mind space, head space. So it's really interesting to see how that character is going to progress. And then you have the aspect of what's going on with everything in Kingstown. Like who's on Mike's side, or who's Mike's playing? Is he playing everyone against each other? That's the question that needs to be answered. And then you see the aspect of what can happen now. There's 2 episodes left in this season, 9 and 10, as of this episode 8 review. So will everything close out? What will Bunny do? And what will Merle Callahan do? At the end of it, Merle is like kind of coughing up, and he he spits up, and he spits up blood. And he's like, oh, does he have internal injuries, or is he dying? Does he slowly have something else that we don't know about? And it's just a whole cohesive aspect of, okay, after I want to say episode 5, which was Iris for this season, from episode 6 on to now, it's gotten really, really good. It started off interesting. We don't know who's doing what, what's going where the right frame of mindset where everybody is at, and who's playing who, and who will be on Mike's side, Bunny's side, Merle, or Constantine. And then Constantine still doing Constantine things. He loves Iris so much, he will do anything for her. And that really is showing about how the story and the whole season is progressing. Then it goes to the explanation of what will happen to these characters. Will they continue? Who really is the villain? And, what is the next procedure of what's going to happen. And this episode was written by Hugh Dillon, who created the show along with Taylor Sheridan. Hugh Dillon plays the role of Ian in Mayor of Kingstown. So anytime he writes an episode, it's always fantastic. It's always really, really good. And I'm curious to see how this season is going to wrap up, because that's the big, big thing. And where will it all end? Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Season 3, Episode 8 of Mayor of Kingstown, titled Captain of the Shit Out of Luck. Such an interesting title for an episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What do you think about the aspect of where the story is going? What do you think Mike is going to do? Do you think that he's playing everyone against each other? Who do you think will come out on top at the end? Do you think Mike knows what he's doing and he's not letting anybody else know? Do you think someone will lose their head, or will cooler heads prevail? And what will happen with Kyle and Robert? Is Tracy safe, Kyle's wife? And, is Bunny going to go after the Russians? Will the Russians help? Who will be who joining forces to take someone out? And what will Iris be doing? I mean, that's also a big question. And how do you think Mike will handle everything? And do you think we'll get a season 4? Or will this be the end of Mayor of Kingstown? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning into my review. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week for my Season 3, Episode 9 review of Mayor of Kingstown.